fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to kit up, as you can see, my next kit. I should be kitting up one for DP for veterans. I already have my poppies kitted up, but this is one that I've been wanting to do. This is one of my Stay or Go kits called Autumn Sun, and I'll stick a picture of it over there. This is a Dreamer Designs that I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep, and after I unboxed it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep this one. Orange is not typically one of my favorite colors, but this one had so many oranges and reds and greens and just kind of fall themed, and I'm kind of feeling fall right now, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So I've already unboxed it, and I'll stick a link up there if you want to go check out the unboxing and check out the whole Stay or Go video series, because I think this was either the first one or one of the first ones that I did. I think the first one, now that I think about it, was Notre Dame Nights, but this was one of them. Anyway, like I said, it's a Dreamer Designs. I'm not sure how this kit up is going to go. I think most of them are going to fit in the tiny Elizabeth Wards, so I have a whole bunch of those pulled. But I do have some that I have multiple bags of, so those will be going in the large size containers. And then I have some of these bags that have more than I think will fit in the small or the tiny, so they'll go in these small containers. However, there are stickers, and I think last time I did a Dreamer Designs like this, I wasn't sure these were stickers, and so I used my Xyron and did it that way. They are stickers, so I've cut everything apart, and there's just like a plastic sheet on the back that you pull off, but I'm not sure how well they're going to stick. They're kind of curling up a little bit, so yeah, crossing my fingers that they stay on there. And I'm also cutting off the serial number just to make it a little bit easier for myself to get them on the containers. I diamond paint by symbol, so I don't need the serial numbers. So I've got my Elizabeth Ward funnel here, which is from Sasha's 3D printing. I always get lots of questions about that. I think I've mentioned before that I really don't kit up anymore without using my Elizabeth Ward funnel. I love it. Hopefully there will not be a ton of static. And rather than trying to pick through and decide what was going to go where, I decided I'm just going to do it in the order Dreamer Designs put it. See, this bag is kind of full, so I'm going to put it in this larger bag, and then we'll see if I want to continue doing that or if I want to just try and fit everything in the tiny ones. But it just felt like this bag had so many that it wasn't going to fit in the tiny ones. It might have, but that's okay. If 90% of them are going to be the tiny ones, it will be okay that I have some of them in the small size. I am excited for this one though. Like I said, when I unboxed it, I really wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it because I don't usually like orange a whole lot, hence why I'm not really into Halloween and all that stuff. But I did really like the way this one looked once I got it out of the box, so I was actually trying to figure out what I had done because I unboxed this sometime last year, probably at the beginning of the year, and I knew we were going to be moving at some point. So when I pulled them out, all the drills, instead of being in the plastic bag that they come in, I guess I decided that I wasn't going to be able to get them back where they belonged. So I just wrapped the outside of them with saran wrap so they would fit back in to the box and put them back in the box. That's one of the things I was mentioning in my whip-in chat because I'm a little different in my diamond painting channel in that way. I don't typically unbox something until I'm actually ready to work on it, mostly because I know that once I start working on it, if I unboxed everything, I would have canvases and drills floating all over the place and I would lose track of which one is which. I know there's lots of ways that people use to keep track of their drills so that they know what drills go with what kits. And I'm fairly organized, but also I just feel like it keeps it more contained. If I just keep everything in its original box, if I'm not ready to work on it, why would I want to open it? I guess because the point for me was never just the unboxings. It is a kit that I'm going to be working on, so I don't want to open it until I'm ready to work on it. And having said that, of course, there's an exception to every rule, which is like this kit, because I wasn't sure I was going to keep it, so it's already been opened. But then once I decided to keep it, and I knew I was going to be kitting it up, I put everything back in the box still so that I would know where everything was. But some of these, like you can see this one, this bag, there was hardly any drills in that. And since I recently just finished my little baker kit, I had plenty of these small containers available because I used a whole bunch of them in that particular kit. That one was so much fun, aside from the white ABs. but I did really enjoy it aside from that. So I am happy that I decided to do that one. She turned out super cute, even with her little demon eyes. I'm trying to make a double and triple sure that I've got the right stickers on the right colors, because I don't want to put them in the wrong place, especially since I have cut off the serial numbers. Ooh, that one's kind of full. So that one definitely needs to go in that size. I've got 63 colors, I think, including the ABs at the end. And they do thankfully put the DMC codes on the bags themselves, so I can make sure that I'm putting the right drills in the right container with the right DMC codes. Otherwise, for me, I'd probably get super confused. Okay, and then after this one, I have the 2 oranges that I have 2 bags of. So those are going to go in this size container. We'll see, maybe instead of sticking these on the washi tape, I need to stick these above to the actual container, because it seems like they're sticking to the containers okay. I guess I could have used one that wasn't washi taped, but it's all good, right? They're all going to the same place. And even though orange is not usually one of my favorite colors, I do like these. Oh no, is that not gonna fit? Come on, yeah, you gotta fit. Okay, that's super close, but it all fit, so yay. All right, so now for the next one that I have 2 bags of. I don't want to jinx myself, but so far these have not been staticky. Yay! By the time I get done with this series, I should be halfway through the colors, I think, or mostly halfway. We'll see. I'm curious to see how these stickers do. Because like I said, I think the last Dreamer designs that I didn't realize they were actual stickers. So I used my Xyron and just made a copy. And I'm really feeling, I mean, they're not all fall colors, but it is a lot of oranges and greens and browns and tans. There's some blues in here, some yellows and dark reds. So I think it'll be a nice mix of colors for me. Plus this is round kit, which means it'll go faster when I actually start to work on it. I think this is working out with these 2 sizes nicely so far. I may need to go grab a few more of the larger ones before I get finished, but we'll see. I've got 1 left at the moment. It is a little bit tricky to cut all these stickers apart, but so far, so good. We'll see how well I'm judging what size these need to go into. Sometimes it's a little tricky to guess. Like this one, I think they'll all go in there. Okay, phew, a little tight, but they're all in there. These I maybe could have fit into the tiny ones, but yeah, probably, but that's okay. It's all good, right? As long as they're all in one tray, which is what I'm really worried about. I just find it easier if they're all in one tray. I had 2 trays going on with Little Baker, and I'm going to have 2 trays going on with the Christmas shop one. But I just prefer to have them all in one if I can. Okay, that one definitely needed the bigger one. I still need to go out and buy some more of the tiny Elizabeth Ward containers. I may put that on my Christmas list. Seems crazy to think that Christmas and Black Friday are rapidly approaching. Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm sure somebody somewhere has how many shopping days until Christmas. Okay, so far my little trick of having them on the actual container instead of on the washi tape seems to be working. We'll see if that holds up for me. I'm getting closer. This is number 38, so that should mean I'm over halfway done, I think. It's been really kind of rainy and dreary here today, and the rain is nice, don't get me wrong, but I keep wondering when it's gonna snow. Okay, and then this is my last color that I have 2 bags of. So it's gonna go in this larger container. And so far, all the drills have been pretty static free, so I'm happy about that. This is actually one of my 2021 kits, I do believe. A kit that I purchased in 2021. I was thinking about finishing all my 2021 kits one of my goals for next year, but I have 7 of them left. Someone suggested that I just do 1 a quarter like I did with my Spanglers, which would be great, except that I have 7 of them instead of just the 4 I had with the Spanglers. I guess 6 if I finish this one this year. So I'll have to figure out if I want to divide them up somehow like that. I'm almost into the 4-digit DMCs, so I must be getting close to done, right? Ooh, okay. That one definitely needed a bigger size. I think it'll all fit in here. Okay, it's going to be full, but yeah, it'll fit in there. Okay. I'm also excited because in a few weeks we'll have our doggos. As the date gets closer, it seems a little more real. Also, we had to finish paying for them, so I think that makes it feel a little more real too. They apparently have who-alls going on the bus, and they're all getting checked out at the vet and getting all their paperwork in order so that they can cross the border, hopefully with no issues. So I'm getting down to the end here. After this row, I've got 2 more colors of regular drills, and then all I have left will be the ABs. And so far, so good with all the stickers staying on. Hopefully I won't wake up tomorrow to find them all popped off and laying everywhere. That would be a nightmare. I think I've mostly put them in the kit in DMC order, but I don't want to have to tape them down or anything. I think they'll be okay. Positive thinking. They'll be fine. I'm sticking them to the actual plastic of the containers, not the washi tape that was on the bigger ones. And they're doing fine so far. Okay. And no static. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. After being all crunched up the way they were in the saran wrap, I was like, oh no, what did I do? What was I thinking? But it's all working out. Okay, I've got all the stickers cut. That one's going to be too crooked. So once I get all of these on here, including all the AB stickers, then I will be done with my kitting up. That one is upside down. And I still had 2 of the tiny containers left over, so yay me. And these should all fit in one tray. So I'm happy about that. And I am getting excited about all of these fall colors. I can't wait to show you the tray and show you what the colors look like. Okay, I don't remember the size of this one. It's kind of a bigger one though. It's not huge like Little Baker was, but it's definitely bigger than Naoko, which is the one I'm working on currently. And I probably should have started working on the Christmas shop one, but I really want to get my Stay or Go goal done, which was 3 of them. I've only done 1 so far, so I wanted to at least make the effort to try and get all of them done. I don't know if I'll make a 3rd one or not, but if I at least get 2, I'll be happy about that. Okay, that was the last one. Let me clear everything up and I'll show you the tray. Ta-da! Here is the tray. Okay, so you can see I've got those oranges and like a dark pumpkin color, and I've got greens and yellows and reds and browns, so a very fall themed color. There are a few blues in there, but most of it is fall themed colors. So I'm super excited to be working on this one. Like I said, I really wanted to do another one of my Stay or Go kits, and the other ones that I could think of that I wanted to work on were just super big. And since I'm already going to be doing the Christmas shop one, and that one is almost as big as Little Baker, I figured I could just do this one. It's round, so it gives me a little break from squares. It's big, but not too big, if you know what I mean. So leave me a comment below and let me know what's your favorite color out of all of these. I really like this orange color, which is again weird for me because I'm not usually a big orange fan, but I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. And then I've got 4 ABs here. I don't think I'm probably going to add any extra bling into this. I might. I do know that I have these two colors for bling, but I don't have very many of them, and I'm actually using them Naoko. If I have any left from Naoko, I might add those in, but I'll have to see. I will finish Naoko first before I start on this one. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.